It's Sunday night, lights on and vibes high. SvS on the clock is officially clocked in.
From bars to buzzer beaters, this is the first ever mashup of music, performance, and sports highlights. Your host Tee Recx is bringing the energy, and judges Mr. Conversation, Brittany Jay, and Murda are keeping it real.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new era in music competition. This is SvS on the clock, the official recap and results show for Song vs. Song League, presented by the Hype magazine and powered by Music Performance Sports. I'm your host Tee Recx, head of officials, and every Sunday at 8 p.m. we bring you expert analysis, judge scores, and the fan vote results that determine who walk away with the win. And I wanted to say thank you all for tuning in. I am your host again, Tee Recx. If you're new to the league, we have some rules and guidelines. Let's go over that right quick. If you're new to the SvS League, here's how it works. Artists compete head-to-head with their songs as a pro sport, and our panel of judges scores each track in 3 key categories. Delivery. The delivery will be scored by Murda. Song quality scored by Brittany Jay. Radio readiness scored by Mr. Conversation, EJ. Each judge scores up to 10 points in their category. That's 30 points combined. Then you, the voters, get in the game. Voting runs from Wednesday to Saturday, and your vote percentage gets converted into bonus points. For example, 67% of the vote equals 6.7 extra points. On this show, we reveal the final scores by combining the judges' total points and fan vote points. But before we dive into the action, let's rewind the tape real quick and look at some highlights from the final game of the SvS preseason. So now we are looking at week 1 results here. Ask Andy, he's from Sussex, New Jersey. He edged out Mr. Shine from Prattville, Alabama. And the high energy duo finishing a final score of 20 to 16.5. We have Ryan Mackin. He's from Hope Valley, Rhode Island. He leaned on a strong lyrical content and defeated Lady of Soul from Winston-Salem, North Carolina by a score of 15.5 to 11. The next match, we had TCB Domino from LaGrange, Georgia. He dominated the matchup, scoring 29.9 to overcome Michael Marshall of Chicago, Illinois, who posted 16.4. And one of the closest battles of the week was 4160 votes from Hendersonville, Tennessee. He claimed victory over Best Slim Ever from Nigeria in a back-and-forth thriller, 32 to 29.5. And rounding out the card was Peter MC from Dayton, Ohio. He outpaced Kelda Music from San Francisco, California in a strategic matchup, finishing 21.5 to 19.5. On to week 2, we have Ask Andy. He edged out Lady of Soul with a close 13.9 to 12.1 win. Michael Marshall brought the pressure, defeating Ryan Mackin 26 to 17.5. Best Slim Ever made a strong statement, beating 4160 votes, 22.9 to 12.1. TCB Domino powered past Kelda Music, 28.5 to 19. Peter MC closed out the night with the highest score, dominating Mr. Shine from Prattville, 32.5 to 17. And a big welcome to 2 new players joining the roster this week. We got King Salsa out of Brooklyn, New York. And we also got G Trail repping the Chi-Town. And so we're going to definitely welcome those 2 on. And so we're going to see if they're going to be able to make some noise. So now the regular season has come upon us. And as you see that we have 6 matchups coming up this week. We have our judges that's going to be joining us momentarily. They have already listened to the music, but we're going to be checking out 1-minute snippets for each artist. And what we're going to be doing on this show, they will be scoring accordingly to the categories that I have presented to you before. So first up, we're going to have Ask Andy out of Sussex, New Jersey versus Best Slim Ever from Nigeria. 2 players with something to prove. So we're going to check out their music, and we're going to be right back, and we'll have our judges on live on SvS on the clock, giving out the live scores. So stay tuned.
what's inside of me. I can see into your eyes, sympathetic lies. I can see into your eyes, sympathetic lies.
Everybody, everybody, everybody. Everybody, everybody, everybody.
Everybody wants something, money or cars, fancy life. Everybody wants something, what you can call your own. Rap records. Everybody wants something, wants something. Everybody wants something for nothing, but all I want is just a little piece of the pie. Taste before I die, this is the double R worldwide. And that's for life, I got it tatted on me. So if we got beef, we gon' collide. We're raising generations to deal with the struggles that we face. And pray to God our babies don't have to go through the same things that life gave us. But let's face it, this world is full of takers and haters that try to bring us down, but they don't realize they made us born to the ghetto. Born to the streets, never had it, so I wanted it, and I won't stop till my life's complete. Why I say savage? Cause my family's gotta eat. The only thing that's on my mind and everything else is just obsolete. They say everybody wants something, but I want more than something, I want everything. Everybody wants.
All right, y'all. Judges, want to welcome the judges. We got Murda on, Mr. Conversation. Also, Brittany Jay. You all are on the clock. We have our first matchup, Ask Andy versus Best Slim Ever. So, what are your scores for today?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and rock it first, man. First off, I am EJ Thomas. I run a podcast and I'm a radio host person for 98.3 The Beat out of Columbus, Georgia. Also do Fusion Radio out in Atlanta. So I'm doing radio readiness for Slim. I will give that a 8.5 on radio readiness. It's very clear, concise. Mix and master seemed pretty good. Didn't see anything or hear anything that I would really take off too many points for. Slim, I'm gonna give that a 6.5. There was a lot of, I think, work as far as some of the music levels was a little different and could work on it. So those are my scores for that.
Okay, so for Ask Andy, you had 6.5, and for Slim was 8.5. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. To Murda or Brittany Jay, whoever wants to go next.
Yeah, I'm back on. Yeah, we waiting on Murda coming back in. She has technical difficulties, so I'm gonna ride it out here. So, Ask Andy, you did amazing. I go ahead and I gave him a 9, if I'm not mistaken, for that first song, and then Best Slim Ever. So this was a crazy matchup because last week I feel like Ask Andy had a crazy fire song, and then the song that he submitted this week. And once you guys kind of figure out how the game goes, you'll know that each week they're able to submit a different song. But however, with him being up against Best Slim Ever, I think that was a good matchup. However, I would have to give it to Best Slim Ever, so I'm gonna go ahead and give Best Slim Ever 10. I got to, because of the rate, everything as far as song quality. Even though I'm not the radio person or the lyric person, I'm overall looking at the whole song. And in my opinion, this song can be used in sync placements. This song can be used in all different types of avenues in industry. So I'm gonna go with Best Slim Ever. That's my pick for today.
Okay, and what was your score for song quality for Best Slim Ever?
Best Slim Ever, I gave him a 10, and I gave Andy 9.5, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay.
Let's let Murda back in. She wait.
Yes, there she is. We got Murda in the building. Murda's gonna be scoring on delivery.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, y'all. So, I gotta keep it straightforward with y'all. Y'all know I'm a lyricist, so
Okay.
I felt like I was being screamed at. As far as the vocals, me, I'm a person where I have to understand what you're saying and you gotta catch me. I was lost. So, and that goes for Andy. Best Slim ever. I want to say it was okay. It wasn't bad. When it came to the lyrics, it wasn't bad. But I need a better storyline. Give me a better storyline for me to be like, okay, I see where you going with this. So it wasn't bad. Who I gave the cake to? It was definitely Andy, because the second week he came better. He came better.
Okay. Well, what was your score for his delivery? You have a score from 1 to 10?
My other phone just died, so I don't even have it in front of me right now. To be able to tell you, I don't remember offhand what
we're gonna give you a live chance. Whatever you had on your phone, we're gonna wipe that out. The time is now.
So Andy, I'm gonna say 2. Best Slim ever. It was a 1.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. So 2 and a 1. Okay. Hey, it is what it is. It is.
They don't want me to get a real number.
It is what it is. Okay, well, we're going to move on to our next matchup. We have Ryan Mackin from Hope Valley, Rhode Island versus Peter MC. So, y'all sit back and relax, and let's check out the music here.
Something. Enough with all the sad shit, enough with all the nonsense. Enough with all the bad days, enough with all the gossip. I'm learning how to profit, taking all my lessons, recreating in the positive. You could say I'm diving it, hold up, switch it up. Didn't know I really bodied it. I seen the darkest days and thank God I got up out of it. Thankful every day I didn't die in that Calliope. Anxious I might be, but I got patience and I'm finding it. Take another step, now I'm closer to the top of it. Expressing how I feel, my emotions are a diary. Turning every page to my daughter will be smiling. Working on myself, I just needed someone guiding me. Punchlines hitting, even Jada will be proud of me. Back up in the studio, working like I gotta be. Yeah, I'm working like I gotta be. What? Yeah, I'm working like I gotta be. Hold up, switch it up, didn't know I really bodied it. I seen the darkest days and thank God I got up out of it. Anxious I might be, but I got patience and I'm finding it. Take another step, now I'm closer to the top of it.
I keep getting up, time after time, time after time, time after time after time. Listen, I keep getting up, time after time, time after time, time after time after time. I keep getting up. People tell me that I'm passing my time. They tell me that I'm passing my prime. Nah. I would hear them, but I don't have the time. Future too bright to be blocking my shine. Look, mama always told me, boy, don't block your blessing. Boy, you stop your stressing. Even when you teaching, always learn your lesson. Say exactly what you mean and always learn to listen. I learn to keep it real when I learn it's fiction. Rewrite your own story if you don't like what's slipped it. I came from diabetes and drug addiction. Where gang and police murders, pub is different. A lot of love is missing.
Okay. We have Ryan Mackin versus Peter MC. Judges, you are on the clock. We're going to start it off with Brittany Jay this time for some quality.
All right, let's get to it. So, Peter MC, I'm going to start with you because let's be honest. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I know it's Atlanta and all that cute stuff, but I'm from Cleveland, Peter MC. So, you got to put on for the city. Now, I feel
Hold on, Brittany. You sounding from the Matrix there. Hold on one moment. EJ, we'll come back to you in just a moment. EJ,
Yeah, so remember y'all, I'm doing radio readiness. I'm not grading your lyrics. I'm not grading how it's gonna sound on the radio if you have the standards for that. So I think both of these songs are actually songs that have high standard for radio that can be on there and it won't be that big of an issue. I don't hear exactly local artists. I hear two artists that could actually be bigger. And as far as the mix and mastering, I won't comment on the track, but that's so Ryan Macklin, I will give you a 7.5. And then P the MC, I'm gonna give you a 7.5 also, because I'm also judging y'all against each other. And I think that with that, y'all are right at the same spot. But I do like that beat. I just wish Buddy had came a little harder in the first 15, 20 seconds of the second song, PDMC. I want to see you MC a little more, but I'm gonna get off on that. Y'all go ahead.
So who wants to go, Murda or Brittany Jay?
Has a technical difficulty. She's trying to figure out what's going on, why her phone sounds like that. But
Okay.
And give me 1 second. My phone came on. I wanted to be able to tell you the scores that I put down because I hate not being able to exactly state the scores that I did. But okay, so PC definitely could relate to the story. I definitely was feeling it. The second artist, I need more clarity. Like it was kind of like a tongue twister for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually gave both of them a 2.
Okay. And I guess we're waiting on Brittany to join us.
Yeah.
And so
okay, well,
there she
I'm
is.
I'm here, but I'm here. Okay. So what I was originally saying was, who was it? It was Peter MC or Ryan Mack. So Ryan Macklin went first. Ryan, I gave you a 9. Let's go there. Song quality is very much so together. The production, I like the flow. I I specifically like the storytelling that he has going on in his lyricism. So when it comes to the whole shebang, as far as everything being in order how it's supposed to be, I feel like his arrangement was together. Everything made sense. It clicked. It flowed when it was supposed to. Now, Peter MC, I had started on you before I had to click out, but we're gonna go right back to you. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. You from Dayton, Ohio. I need more. You did great, but I got to give it to Ryan in this round because his song was more put together. Your production sounded a lot all over the place. It sounded like it was going to take a minute for me to catch on to what the beat was, what the flow was. It kind of sounded too discombobulated. So I have to give you a 6 for that, only because the lyrics was on point, but everything was on point, but it just didn't mesh together, if that makes sense.
Okay, fair enough.
I gotta say one quick thing on that
go ahead.
PDMC song though. I will say this, like that beat is from, I think it's U2, Bone on Them, or it's somebody like that of that ilk. And so I recognized it early on. So when I heard the MC was jumping on it, that type of beat that's recognizable, you got to jump out there and especially catch them in them first 10 seconds. Ain't no, when you use a beat that's already been used or a beat that's already a known commodity, you can't come them first 10, 15 seconds. You got to be on there. Or we're going to be like, oh man, you messing up with it. But you got better. But that beginning, I just wish you would have came stronger. I wish you had went straight into the verse instead of doing the stuff in the beginning.
Okay. Well, we have our third matchup. Our third matchup is Lady of Soul from Winston-Salem, North Carolina versus Kelda Music, San Francisco, California. Let's check this out and we'll be right back.
How can I brag a little bit about my baby? He got a special touch. Oh yeah. I send chills through my body, up and down my spine. It blows my mind every time. Oh. He got my respect.
Diva.
We're sorry.
Hang up on him. Hang up on him.
Hang up on him.
Bitch, get off my line. I just kicked you off my mind. You just wasted all my time. I'm mute, I cannot talk. I'm blind, can't see you. I'm deaf, can't hear you. Mouth, eyes, and ears too. I don't feel you, won't touch ya. So hush now, I mean shut up. You shut down, don't call back. In fact, just lose my contact. Stop speaking, bird, your points fell. Don't play games on my voicemail, nigga. Don't play yourself and text me, calling me baby, saying I'm sexy. You lame, and don't try that shit today, tomorrow, or next week. Get off my line, get off my line.
All right, judges, you all are back on the clock. We're gonna punt this to, let's see who want to talk first. We're gonna go to EJ. We're gonna go to EJ.
Hold on.
Murda.
But
Go ahead.
these two, I probably the whole company. These two have been that I've kind of like. Hold on. So I'm gonna go with labels. Baby. I am a soulful person. But the lyrics, it wasn't catchy. Right. So when you're at an angle that you're from, you're coming from that aspect, you gotta catch me. It wasn't nothing really catchy for me. So I actually gave her a 5 because I do see the potential. I think she just needs a little more guidance. But when it came to Kelda Girl, I was over here vibing like, don't call my phone. She was giving female anthem for me. Summer anthem. It gave me my neck, my back, Kaya. It had me like, okay, every other line. I was like, y'all see me over here bobbing. I was doing my little bob, So I gave her an 8, actually. But I will say this. As a lyricist, I need you to cut back on the auto-tune and we need to hear your vocals. Because I hear you, but I really need to hear you. And that was mine for those two.
Okay. Brittany Jay?
Yeah. Lady of Soul, I'm gonna have to piggyback off what my girl Murda said. So as far as that auto-tune go, I need you to take it, at least take it off or take it all the way down. It is interacting and it's compacting the quality of your song tremendously to the point where I don't even want to listen to it. I hate to say it like this. I hate for it to come out like this, but it becomes unbearable to my ears. So I need you to work on that auto-tune. That is my only issue with the quality of that song. You might want to work on different type of vocal ranges for your voice, just so that you can figure out which is going to work and which is going to come across on a track properly and more smoothly without you having to add auto-tune or without you having to add any special effects to your voice. Kelda. So okay, let me back up. Lady of Soul, I'm sorry, I had to give you a 1 because the quality of that song, like I couldn't make out what you were saying. I couldn't even make out the production. I couldn't make out the beat. I couldn't make out anything. I didn't know what was going on other than the beat. No. Dang. I couldn't. The auto-tune was too high. And the way that my ears is set up, I could possibly tone out of her voice, but I shouldn't have to do that. If I'm listening to song quality, then I should be able to hear the production over your vocals. I should be able to hear clear and concise what you're saying, how you're saying it, and how you're trying to get your point across. I shouldn't have to stop the music, go back, listen, put my ear all to. I shouldn't have to do all these extra things just to get where the quality is in this song. So I would desperately urge you to work on your engineering or whoever you have mix and mastering, because it may not ultimately be you. It may ultimately be whoever you have doing your production. Kelda, I want to commend you. First of all, Kelda Music, I want to commend you on her on your production because it is very unique, but it comes together. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. The first song that I heard, I was like, this production sounds like four different. It sounded like in my critique, it sounded like Kalani, Janae Aiko. It sounded like her producer or whoever put your production together. They took bits and pieces of other R&B artists and put together this track, and then here you come on top of it, and it actually flowed and meshed very well. You give a different type of refreshing sound. You give a different type of vibe. It doesn't come off as Kalani. It doesn't come off as Janae Aiko. You don't come off as SZA. You come off in your own lane, which is something that's different. So I'm rocking with you, girl. I'm gonna have to give you a 6 for that. But I do want you to work on your distinction in your voice. 2 of the songs that you have submitted lately have been with other artists. I need to hear Kelda. I only want to hear Kelda. So that's my critique on that. Oh, my bad.
Okay, so for me, I was able to hear production out of Lady of Soul song. I would say I'll give it a 5. Now this one was much better than the previous one. This one auto-tune was turned down more. I could hear more of her vocals, so that's what's up. But grading on radio readiness, there's still some things that need to be worked on. And so I would suggest going to a different producer or somebody even specifically for mixing and mastering. The other one, what was the name again? Yeah, got you. That was Kelda. Yeah, so that production was good. I give it 8. Song-wise, that's kind of the catchy kind of stuff that, we're looking for now. The Sexy Reds vibes, the, all those people, not quite Gorilla, but more of the Sexy Red kind of type stuff. So I feel you. It's a niche and, you hitting it. So keep doing what you're doing if that's the route you're trying to go. But definitely we want to hear you by yourself more because you've submitted some other things with a bunch of other people and we ain't trying to hear them. You did what you had to do to get on this platform. So submit yourself.
In the words of the females, clock that T.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all says a female anthem, so I ain't want to say too much on it. Okay, cool. Y'all got that.
It is no. Like again, she was giving me my neck. You ain't see me over here bobbing. For my song, they go that summer. Don't call my phone.
Brittany Jay, what was the score you gave Kelda on her sound quality again?
I want to give Kelda an 8.
Okay. All right, we got that.
Like EJ said, I got to piggyback off that, girl. I want to hear you. It's cool that you got friends and you got homegirls that want to hop on that track, but I want to hear you.
Okay, absolutely. All right, we're going to the next matchup, which is Michael Marshall versus King Salsa. And so let's check these two out and we'll be right back.
Let's go. Where you going? Looking like Bella Thorne in the yellow thong. Hair and bone, 24 karat gold, and it's rare and old. Blonde hair like Marilyn Monroe. What's your telephone number? Shawty, you invited to my slumber party. Only dimes at my slumber party. If you a 9, then it's fine at my slumber party. That's cool. It's your moment to shine at my slumber party. We gonna have a good time at my slumber party. What can I say? I like champagne. She friendly like she know my name. We are the champions, Roman Reigns. I used to wear champion, now it's J's. VVS diamonds to gold my chain. Bad chick ride to blow my brain. Side chick probably know my main. I be pimping without the cane. Flow so crazy, I'm going insane. Spitting that fire like Luke Kane. She call me daddy like I'm Kane. Slum party jumping, house of pain.
Silver Steel, Sissy Studio.
I'm talking right now. Southside on the block and I'm talking right now. Bitches on my dick and you know it's going down, right now, right, I'm talking right now. I said Southside on the block and I'm talking right now. Bitches on my dick so you know it's going down. What can I say, homie, I'm getting money right now, right now, right now, right, I'm talking right now. Yeah. And we play for keeps so you know we'll gun you down. Fuck up with the G's, you better keep your distance. The way we had that clout, I need that shit right now, right now, right now, right, I'm talking right now. Yeah, play around with my dance, I'm gon' have to show you down. Black rain in my city, so you know it's lights out, it's lights.
Okay, judges, you're on the clock for scoring for delivery, song quality, and radio readiness. Who wants to jump in first?
Go ahead, Britt.
Me. All right, so boom. Let me say it like this. Whoever King Sakai is, welcome to the game. Came in and you knocked me off my feet a little bit. So on song quality, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give you a 9. And it's more so because that sounds like something I hear on the radio already. I'm not stepping on EJ, but that's something that I hear already put out in single form and ready to be put out to the DJs, ready to be pushed, ready to be worked behind everything. A whole rollout already needs to be ready for that song. However, you did give me like my homegirl just say pop smoke, but you were giving more so. Brooklyn has a sound. There's a couple artists that I have interviewed from Brooklyn, New York. You have that raspy, pop smoke type feel. So usually I don't like comparing artists to the next artist. You will get a low rating for that. But in this sense, you're coming from where you're culturally making sense. So your city, that's how I like that. We're gonna rock with that. Who do we have before that?
Michael Marshall.
Okay. If anybody's familiar with YBN, that song is rubbing off the paint. This is the second where you guys have sung a song where it sounds like something I've already heard, and not what I like to hear. I want to hear something different, maybe in the same realm, but not exactly the same. If anybody is familiar with YBN, rubbing off the paint, you guys have the same type of production. It has the same feel. It has the same vibe as that song. Song you guys submitted the first week. It had your type of vibe. I don't know if this has anything to do with you guys submitting songs that are 2 or 3 years old, but I would recommend as far as song quality, get a song that is going to be innovative for years to come, so that you can use it. That's versatile. These songs you guys are submitting are giving me old vibe.
They saying
I would have to
rubber. They real bad.
What score would you give Michael Marshall, Brittany?
I gave him a 9. Michael Marshall, I'm gonna give him a 6.
A 6.
And then King South, I gave him a 9.
Okay. EJ?
Yeah, so Michael was first, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Michael was first. That song was submitted previous week. Heard it. That's I call him Mr. Baby Girl. Y'all don't understand why. But I definitely say that wasn't bad. Nice effort. 6. But I definitely think that the second person, King Sasa, that was a great entry. This is definitely one of the people to watch out for in this one. Radio readiness, I give that a 9. I definitely think that I've heard, things sound exactly like that from production wise and other ways. I've heard a lot of that sounding just like that right now. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. It's Murda.
So I had to stand up and hit that real quick. Hey. So King, I'm from up top, so you know everything about. I don't do the beat and all, but you see I was rocking. But mute yours and turn yours down real quick, Britt. As far as the lyrics, definitely. Like Brittany said, like I definitely feel like this is a song that I can hear on the radio, turn my BMW on blast, pull my panorama sunroof back and hit the highway. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely vibing with it. He got a 10 from me, y'all. He got a 10. He got a 10. That was the first 10 out of all the scores that I've done. He has gotten the only 10. So y'all better come with y'all A game.
Bro, you got a 10 from her, man. Hey, listen. Y'all better look at these scores. You get a 10 from her from Murda. Hey, she been murdering y'all on these scores, but hey, listen. You got a 10, you probably deserve it, my boy.
What's your score for Michael Marshall?
So before I give you the score.
Okay.
Before I give you the score. I don't like repetitiveness. And as E says, that's the baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta bring me something different. I need a story. And if you're not giving me a story, give me something that's gonna make me be like, oh, I can use that line. Oh, I can vibe to that. He got a 1.
He said you're gonna come to his slumber party though. That's what he said.
He got a 1 because I definitely was going to sleep.
Okay. 1 it is. All right, we're gonna move on to our next matchup. We have two heavyweights as well. We got 4160 votes from Hendersonville, Tennessee versus Guy Trail from Chicago, Illinois. So let's check this out. We'll be right back.
Go, bitch.
For real, stop playing with these niggas.
It was 4 niggas bouncing out, hit them in that shit, trying to catch a Vic. Yo, bitch wanna do my dick. Yo, little bitch, you doing dick. Bitch, I'm trying to get rich. Put a meal on his head, that's gonna get him hit. My little shorties, them lurking, trying to hit a lick. 4 niggas hopping out, hit them in his shit. Yo, little bitch, she doing big. Bitch, I'm trying to get rich. A bitch, she gave me some head last night. I can't feel that shit. Me chase a bitch, I can't even walk. Trying to hit a lick. Who the fuck do? I don't know you. I'm $1 million man. Put that man on the news. I be smoking on his mans. Who the fuck is about to put an AP on my wrist? I be smoking dude. I be smoking dude. I be smoking dude. Who the fuck is dude? Free cuz now. Free phone now. They be on their way home.
Okay, judges, you are on the clock. We have 2 artists battling it out for this segment here, for this matchup. Who do you got? I'm gonna start with Murda first. For delivery.
So, King, G Trail coming for you. So you better adjust that crown, bro. He coming for you. His lyrics is definitely what's relevant right now when it comes to music. What you're seeing on YouTube, what you're seeing on videos, and what you hear on the radio. So I'm not gonna give you a 10, G Trail, because you know it was a little too rowdy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you a 9. Now for the 4160. Yeah, womp. Throw it away. Just throw it away. I couldn't even grasp any concept of, no. 0. Next judge.
Well,
EJ, you want to take it on next?
Mr. Conversation is going to come in here right now. So this to me is one of the toughest ones because when you have two different genres, totally different like that, but I'm trying to judge on the same things. And I'm telling you, to me, this was a battle to me. I'm going to start with 4160. I love the song. The alternative kind of style and music, I love that. I think it was, as far as radio readiness, okay, that's the same thing out here on the rock station and could still hear it on the pop, different type of situations. I'm going to give that one a 8.5. I definitely fuck with it, like for real, for real. I had to bring out the solo cup on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell y'all what's in here. But I also going to G Trail. Now, that's a YN song. That's right there. That's for them young niggas. Hey, listen, shout out to y'all. I'm gonna give that I'm gonna 8.8, man. I gotta just barely edge them out for me. I think they're both radio ready. No, I take that back. They both are 8.5s. They are both radio ready as far as if I hear this on the radio, production wise and all of that stuff, they are both to me on the same. Now, personal choice is personal choice. No disrespect, nobody, that's what they like. But judging on my category, I got them both right there.
The conversation. So I'm not a fan of rock, right? But I can get down with some rock. What was he saying?
So there's a lot of people that don't listen for actual lyrics. That's a part of it is the vibe. Part of it is the beat, just how it makes you feel, that type of stuff. Like, there's a lot of reasons. So for me, when I hear that, okay, some of that type of music can either make you get aggressive or it can make you.
But I want to know, do you know what he said? What was he saying, though?
Okay, so
I
couldn't tell you technically what either one is saying because I'm not listening exactly for the words. I'm listening for the radio readiness, how it sounds, and especially in a snippet like 60 seconds. So, yeah. Some of the stuff I can tell you because, like you said, some stuff is repetitive, so you're going to hear it or it's just a catchy hook that gets you and stuff like that. But in a deeper dive, yeah. But I get you.
Okay. So Brittany's phone is going crazy, so I'm going to just pass the phone to Brittany. Okay.
Hey y'all, Brittany Jay back. So can I go now? It's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. So I was just making sure because I seen Tee Recx writing and I was just making sure that he was ready for me and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So 4160 votes with me being an alternative music listener, somebody who actually listens to that type of music. The quality has got to be better. Regardless of her not knowing what you said, she should have been able to hear what he said. So that goes into the song quality. So like EJ, I understand what you're saying, but I listen to, alternative music as well. And it's like, it gets to a point where, I listen to 30 Seconds to Mars, heavy Jared Leto fan, heavy Maroon 5 fan, I listen to metal rock as well. If I can't understand what you're saying, how can I relate to it? So that was the one thing that I understand where she's coming from as far as lyricism, but that also goes into the song quality. When it's this type of genre, you only have two things to go for you, and I hate to say it like this, but these are the main characters you have. You have your beat and you have what you're saying. Mainly because of who you are and how you're being presented to the world, you have to come a little bit harder. You have to make sure that we hear you. You have to have songs where it makes sense. I couldn't quite understand what was being said either. However, the production was dope. I liked the beat. The beat was cool. So 4160 votes, I'm going to go ahead and give you a 5. And that's simply based off the production that you did. I need you to come better as far as the enunciation when it comes to the quality of your lyrics. Because if my lyric judge can't understand what you're saying, she can't judge you on the lyrics. And as far as radio readiness, if it's going to be ready for the radio, everybody got to understand what's being said, correct? We've had mumble rap and things of that nature, but the beat doesn't.
I was just gonna bring that up now.
Yeah, but
you won't come over here because people be
so well. You know what accompanies mumble rap so well? Fire production. This production was not fire enough for me to not want to care about what he was saying. So that's
I disagree, but that's what's up.
Okay.
This is my category. you over there on your category. I'm over here on mine.
Period. And that's but song quality is overall, in my opinion, he got to come a little bit harder as far as the pronunciation of his words. That's really all it was. It was very just drawn out.
Right. I couldn't properly judge him because I didn't know what the hell he was saying.
So, you know, you got to take that into consideration. Now, G-Trail, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the party. Number one, I appreciate that you submitted a video along with your track. So now you're giving us a visual as well as the audio so that we can follow along to either whatever you're saying. I mean, you know, EJ was right. That is a YN track, but you know, listen.
We was all YN.
Yeah, we was all little YNs for Tyra Crash out at one point in time. However, that song is innovative for today. That is something that when Brittany Jay's radio show is going to play, I'm playing that. Why? Because it's going to get the crowd hyped. It's going to get people in their field. It's going to get the vibe going. It's going to get people turned up. Not in a violent way. However, it's going to give them the energy that's needed to bring the area or the crowd or the environment, the party, the club, whatever it is, to where it needs to be. I like his vibe. I like his style. And once again, I commend you on submitting a video as well as submitting your audio at the same time, because that goes into the quality of your song. I love fire music. That's dope. But if you give me a visual that follows along with your song, you got me sold. Now I'm a fan. And that's what we're doing here. Now I'm a fan. Now I'm looking forward to what you have to come next versus just waiting to see if your new song pops up in my shuffle. So, G-Trail, I
came in new to the game and already coming for the person who got only 10.
Yeah, King Zaza and G-Trail, y'all came in hot, boy. I like that. I like that for you. I'm loving that. So,
what's your score?
I was about to say, so G-Trail, you get a 9 from me. I gotta say, matter of fact, I'm gonna back that up. You get an 8 from me because I want to see more. I want to see what you come with next week. If you keep this song going, if you can be versatile and come with a different type of vibe, so it's not just the YN music, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the quality of you as an artist and how you're able to maneuver and pivot through that.
Okay, so we're down to our last match for week 1 of SvS. So we're going to check out TCB Dominoes from LaGrange, Georgia versus Mr. Shine from Prattville, Alabama. Let's check these two guys out and we'll be right back.
So better live it up, cause you don't wanna get old and be full of regrets. Ready for whatever, not knowing what to expect. I might not wanna mob it, but then I try my best. At least I had the satisfaction knowing that I tried. I don't ever want regret, living rent free in my mind. Life's already showed and I'm not trying to waste any time. And the clock is still ticking, so I'm trying to get what's mine. Trying to lead by example and not following it blind. I'm not trying to be another lost soul trapped in the line. There's been times I didn't cherish what I had until I lost it. Had everything I ever wanted, but I sabotage it. Gets me sick with thinking about it. Hurts my head and makes me nauseous. And the thoughts alone with draining leave you mentally exhausted. Every move I make nowadays are made with extra caution. I refuse to let the stages make some memo out my losses. I'ma stay 10 toes down until I'm 6 feet under the ground. The other day my dog got caught with a pound. Probably from these folks running the mouth. I'm just trying to find another way out, but everyone continues giving me doubts.
Well, you gotta make that man. Mr. Shine, run them up. They ain't doing shit, man.
Now gon' run them up. They ain't doing shit. They ain't talking my shit. They ain't hit no shit. Now gon' run them up. They ain't running shit. They ain't clutching shit. They ain't doing shit. Now gon' show them up. Gon' turn them up. Gon' flood it up. Gon' fuck them up. Now gon' run it up. Crash out on your wrist. Gon' run it up. They ain't doing shit. Gon' run them up.
They ain't hear no shit. That it clip, that it rip, nigga fall shit. So many calls coming in, make my phone glitch. 9 years old, serving zombies, I got dope dick. All these hoes at my show, yeah, they fine hoes. All these bows I done sold, yeah, we up the scope. I pop a drippin' diamond where I put that shit on. Just like Dobie got that glizzy on my hip bone.
All right, judges, you are on the clock. Our last matchup of week 1. Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna let it go. Easy.
I'm gonna give a TCB Domino a 6.5 in this situation, and I think the production was okay. There was some I think slurring of some things in there, but Mr. Shine, that's kind of the trap beats and production was I could hear everything with that, so I would give that a 8.
Okay, Brittany Jay.
Yeah, so Mr. Run It Up, I'm gonna give you a 4, and this I'm gonna tell you why. The song was catchy, it was dope, that's cool, but that is clearly a tight beat. Just like EJ said, that's a trap beat from somewhere. As an artist, as an independent artist, your goal is to be original as much as you possibly can. So in my opinion, you choosing a Boss Man D-Lo type beat, that's not that. All I hear is I heard Boss Man D-Lo. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I did not. I hear the hook, but I hear what up. I hear Boss Man D-Lo. I don't hear you, so I have to give you a 4 for that. And I also do not appreciate you uploaded a song with a visual, with a cover art visual. If you were gonna upload this song, upload it by itself. You could have just gave us a straight track. You could have just gave us the Apple Music link, but you uploaded a YouTube video that wasn't an actual video, and I was looking forward to seeing a video along with the song. So that threw a whole lot off for me. But outside of that, yeah, I gotta give you a 4 for that. I need you to work on your originality when it comes to your production. Now, TCB Domino, week 2. I love 10 Toes Down. I love the hook. I want you to come, like EJ said, you were slurring. So enunciation, if you guys want to look that word up, family, enunciation means exactly saying everything in the word so that people can understand what you're saying. So if you need to sit and say the verse 2 or 3 times before you go in the booth, do that, because the last thing you want is for what EJ said, it's slurred. I don't understand what you're saying, and that affects the quality of the song. Now it's not relatable. Now you're missing bits and pieces that you need to get over to your audience that's not getting over. So TCB Domino for 10 Toes Down, I'm gonna give you a 7. I need you to work on your enunciation and pronunciation when it comes to you actually doing your vocals. But the production was dope. I love the hook. Keep going. I'm gonna pass it over to my girl Murda.
Go run it up. Go run it up. You feel me? So of course it's catchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for radio. I'm here strictly for lyrics. It's catchy. So I'm gonna give you a 6. Simply because, like she said, that beat. You know what I'm saying? I need to hear. I need to hear better. TC Domino. I gave him a 1. I wasn't sold about any aspect of it, even down to the beat. Like I think you got potential. Like I can see that, but I say take what the judges are telling you and just know you got some competition. So step it up.
Okay. Well, we are doing the tallies right now for week 1. We're going to be revealing the final vote and the records and the points for week 1 of SvS. There are any comments or anything that stood out to you all, or anything that you want to touch on while you have this time?
I would just tell anybody who has submitted something and anybody who is thinking of submitting something. I understand having the people who you don't know judge your stuff, sometimes can be either intimidating, or if we say something that you do not like, hey, it is what it is. You see, panelists we're gonna tell how we feel. We'll go back and forth with each other too, no problem. And so please don't take this as anything negative. This is so that y'all can be better. We are all in the field in some way, form, or fashion. Be for radio, Murda, in a lot of different ways. She's been a artist before, and she got some great songs, by the way. She sent me some of them. And so I do know she's definitely the person that we need here talking about lyrics. And Brittany Jay does a bunch of different things, manager, artists, AR, all that stuff, does it all the time. So we're in this field. And I promise you, we're not telling you this to be assholes or anything like that. We're telling you this because we love music and we want better music to be put out here. So take it to heart, please.
And let me just add, right? And I don't want anyone to take offense to anything that I'm saying either, because again, right, I'm listening strictly for what's being said, right? So again, when it came to the rock, I just want to put that out. I have listened to some rock, but I can hear what they're saying to me. You get what I'm saying? So take everything that we're saying to y'all and just know next week, A-game.
Okay. So yes, I'm gonna piggyback off of my fellow judges and colleagues. Listen, like EJ said, we are all respected in our fields, and we are not doing this to belittle you guys. We are not doing this to hurt anybody's feelings. We are not doing this to get you out of the music industry at all. We want better. We want you to be better. So that is the only reason why our critiques are coming raw and straight from exactly how we feel. And let's just be clear. We are three people who listen and love music and are definitely, how can I put this? Embedded in the music industry in a way that our opinions does matter, but guess what? We may not be what you're looking for. This may not be exactly what you needed to hear. And there's two things you can do with that. You can be accountable for it and go ahead and make the changes that need to be made, or you can go find a platform that works for you. However, this is where we're at. I love my two fellow judges. I love not my co-host, Lord help me. I love my host, Tee Recx. I want y'all to know that this is for the music industry. We want you guys to be better. Like EJ said, we want better music out here. That's it. That's all. And this is our way of helping the music be better. This is also our way of helping and making sure that you as independent artists get the proper critiques and get the proper time and effort put into your music and your time. You don't want to be out here thinking that just because you put something together that it's amazing. You have to go through R&D, which is research and development, quality and assurance. This is what this is for you. So take it into consideration. Don't take it to heart and don't take it personal, but take it for what it's worth. This is your career. This is your job. And we are just giving you, what do y'all do? What managers do at jobs? Give people, what's the word I'm looking for? Evaluations. This is your evaluation. There we go. We on the clock giving you our evaluation. So, yeah, Brittany Jay, your favorite host. I'm out.
So I'm going to ask each one of you all, who would you give the MVP for week one? So it could be three different people, but I'm going to ask each one of you all, who is your MVP for week one?
You know who my 10 was, man. We ain't even got to play. King, adjust that crown. Wear it well.
New guy that came in.
The new guy that came in.
It was two of them, guys. So G Trail or King Sasa?
King Sasa. Yeah, definitely.
I'm in the. I like it. So I'm gonna be the off one here. G Trail, you did it for me because not only did you submit your song, you submitted a dope video that went along with it, and
but
I felt like
videos are not allowed. Just know that. It's supposed to just be the music, not video.
Well,
we can watch them, but not really judging it on the video. But gotcha.
Correct.
Okay, so all right, let me still go back to song quality. I still like G-Show's song. Why? Because Brittany's 33 with no kids, and that's my demographic. I can get my club, I can get my crowd hype and popping with that song. Not saying I can't with yours, King Sasa. However, if I'm doing a set, I'm putting G-Trail song up, and we rocking that out, and then yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
We're gonna
head to the scoreboard here. As you see here, these are the player cards. Here's our some of the artists that is participating in this year's Sun vs. Sun solo division roster. So definitely a shout out to everyone that's putting in the hard work. There will be some changes going into week 2. So if you don't see your favorite artist for week 1 on here, don't get bombarded or feel some kind of way. Next week we will have a new roster update and everything. Here is the week 1 matchups that took place this week, and we do have the results in now. We're going to be rolling those in just a moment here, just to see what the matchups were. You could just look at that as we are showing the results for week 1. Right now we're showing the total points for each artist. Ask Andy, he has a total of 21.7. 2 for delivery, 9.5 for song quality, 6.5 for radio readiness, and the fan vote. The fans do count. Y'all do matter, and thank you all for taking the time to go to the website to vote. As you see, is a 3.7. We move down to best slim ever. Delivery was a 1. Song quality was a 10. Radio readiness at 8.5. The fans, they showed them some love, 6.3. Give them a total of 25.8. We move down to Ryan Mackin. Delivery was a 2. Song quality a 9. Radio readiness a 7.5. Fan vote was a 0.4, giving him a total of 18.9. We move on to P the MC. Delivery was a 2. Song quality a 6. Radio readiness a 7.5. Fan vote was a 9.6. And the total is 25.1. Moving on to Lady of Soul. Delivery is a 5. Song quality a 1. Radio readiness a 5. Fans definitely showed her some love, 8.8, for a grand total of 19.8. We move to Kelda Music. Delivery was a 8. Song quality was a 8. Radio readiness was a 8. Fan vote was a 1.2, giving her a total of 25.2. We're moving on to Michael Marshall. Delivery was a 1. Song quality a 6. Radio readiness a 6. Fan vote was a 10.0. Perfect score for a grand total of 23. Moving on to King Salsa. Delivery a 10. Song quality a 9. Radio readiness a 9. Fan vote 0 for a grand total of 28. Moving on to 4160 votes. Delivery a 0. Song quality a 5. Radio readiness a 8.5. Fan vote 8.2 with a total of 21.7. G Trail. Delivery a 9. Song quality a 8. Radio readiness a 8.5. Fan vote 1.8 for a grand total of 25.5. TCB Domino. Delivery was a 1. Song quality a 7. Radio readiness a 6.5. Fan vote 9.5 for a grand total of 24. And last, Mr. Shine. Delivery a 6. Song quality a 4. Radio readiness a 8. Fan vote 0.5 for a grand total of 18.5. And so our matchups here, as you see, as the ticker is coming across, the victory between Ask Andy and versus Best Slim Ever was Best Slim Ever, 25.8 to 21.7. Best Slim has recorded his first win to kick off the new regular season for SvS. Moving on to Ryan Mackin versus P the MC. P the MC comes up with the victory, 25.1 to 18.9 to get his first victory for the new season. The third matchup, Lady of Soul versus Kelda Music. Kelda Music come out on top, 25.2 to 19.8. Kelda also getting her first win for week 1. The next matchup is Michael Marshall versus King Salsa. King Salsa scored 28 to 23, getting his first victory for the new season. The next matchup was G Trail versus 4160 votes. As you see, G Trail came out as the victor, 25.5 to 21.7, getting his first win of the new season. And last but not least, TCB Domino versus Mr. Shine. Domino wins 24 to 18.5. Domino getting his first win of the new season. And that rounds out week 1 of SvS. Very proud of of our flagship show here, our pilot episode of SvS on the Clock. Are there any closing comments for you all? And this is an opportunity for you also to plug your platforms too.
Okay, I'm gonna start. So I want to say thank you to NPSL. Shout out to Tee Recx for being our host and getting everything together behind the scenes. We're gonna have it together next week. We had some little issues, but outside of that, I want to thank my two great co-hosts, or two great co-judges, or we're co-hosts. We all co-hosts at this point. So I want to thank them, because without their critiques and without their expertise, we wouldn't be able to have this all together. You guys can follow me on Instagram at I am Brittany Jay. The Brittany Jay show will be coming out soon, and I'm gonna give it up to my girl Murda next.
Yes, shout out everybody on the team. Shout out all of the artists. I want to say great job. Coming in first week, got some heavy hitters. So great job to everybody. Y'all can follow me, Murda the Girl them, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. You can follow me there. And also Sisters on the Go podcast. If you don't know me, check out those two things and you'll definitely know who I am.
All right, for sure, man. It's your boy, Mr. Conversation. You can find me on all platforms. You can either use the hashtag Mr. Conversation, or you can find the podcast, The Hot Seat with EJ Thomas, on all places that podcasts are there. And you can check out my radio show, Kicking It with Mr. Conversation, on 98.3 The Beat. Man, y'all holler at me, man. We be talking about a lot of different things, crazy stuff. Music is part of what we talk about. So y'all want to transfer over, whatever, man. Let's come. The more the merrier.
Absolutely. I definitely give a shout out to everybody that competed today, including the judges. I know time is a very valuable commodity, and so thank you all for taking your time to judge each artist. Artists, take this as constructive criticism. Don't take this as somebody hating or taking shots at you. This is artist development, and this is a chance for you to grow to become the artist you want to be. We want to see you be able to feed your family and yourself doing what you love to do best, and that's music. And so definitely a shout out to One, SvS, the Hype Magazine. You make sure to follow us on all our platforms. Song vs. Song Sports on IG, also the Hype Magazine. You can follow me, The Real Tee Recx, on Instagram and all social media platforms as well. This is SvS on the Clock, presented by the Hype Magazine, airing every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So y'all make sure y'all tune in on YouTube and Music Sports Network. Again, I'm your host. I want to give a shout out again to EJ, Murda, and Brittany Jay for being part of our first episode. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next Sunday for week 2. They might come with the same music, or they might come with something new. So you never know. But until then, y'all have a good night, and we will check you out again next week. Until then, tell your loved ones you love them today, because tomorrow's never promised. I always love God and love people. Peace.